Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a card pack opening video. I am Sylphin. We got 10 card packs. Pretty quickly, some good community events that were accomplished. Thank you very much. I don't play that often, so really, I didn't really do too much for that. Thank you guys. Before we start here, I want to give you guys just a heads up about my Patreon account. Please consider going over there and becoming a monthly patron. That would really help the channel. And of course, look at my Amazon wish list. Some great upgrades are on there for me, so please go and consider. 10 card packs. Let's go. We have some. I have some Wild Critically Wounded cards that I am missing for that Knight of Masochism build. And I am also missing some split push focused cards. Some that are like, you know, plus damage to minions, plus health to minions stuff. There's 3 cards there that I'm looking especially for an Iggy and Scorch build to use Drink of the Spirits and a Ring of the Domina. And a whole bunch of 3 others that I'm just plain out missing. So hopefully we get them. Siphon Shard, health regen, lifesteal. No, thank you. But of course, I will take it. I really can't wait for card crafting to come into the game, because a lot of these, yeah, we're gonna have to look into the theory behind, you know, when do you break down a card versus keeping it. Kind of look at all that. Siren Song. I really wanted to use this. On somebody for 6 seconds on hit with basic attack, steal 140 max movement speed from target for 6 freaking seconds. On a Kalari, this really comes to mind. Like, you can, like, there's no way they are getting away from you at all. Yeah, so this, the new Hero Kwang, yeah, I could see that. Building this, using this as your lifesteal card. To get a whole bunch more lifesteal than you already have, that 15% for yourself. That would be sweet. Plus this, plus your tether, plus the slow on your ultimate. Ugh. Wow. That would be nuts. So there's that. The Blood Catalyst, I have yet to actually use this. I know that there's really good synergy between this and the other one that consumes health to gain health regen equal to your mana regen, but I've yet to do a build for that. So that was okay deck. Siren Song, I guess, but already have that. Battle Mantra. Physical damage, mana regen, while over 50% mana, gain 1.5 mana regen. An order physical damage person that needs mana regen. The new Kwang. Yeah, new Kwang. He is mana intensive. But while over 50%, I think you get pretty darn close to 50% when you use your whole kind of burst, you know, Q into your right click into your ultimate and stuff like that. But yeah. I think actually somebody just mentioned this in a recent comment on the Kwang video. So very interesting. Yeah, I would like to see that used in a Kwang build for sure. Beta barriers, I think this is like my 12th now. Hinter Beast, 100 health while carrying red buff. On hit with basic attack, slow targets by 5% for 1.5 seconds. I have this on, I think. No! I'm going to tell you, I do have this card in a build. Yeah. Enemies ain't getting away when you're getting the red buff a whole bunch. There's a few while carrying red buff cards that I think would be really interesting in the build. Hate Spreader, Energy Pen, cooldown reduction. This I've used as a cooldown reduction sink for somebody like Howitzer. You can either if you have pen on another card, you can build a Snot of cooldown reduction with this, so you don't have to go for something like Pendulum of Lords, or you use this as a however much cooldown you can while getting as much pen as you need. So that is a good card. It's better than you think. I do think so. Executioner's Key. I still don't understand why you would want crit You know, because the keys become less relevant in the late game, and that's when crit really shines. Even at the moment, I mean, if they fix crit, that might change, but I just don't get it. I don't get that key. Alright, 8 more to go. Let's see. Concentrated Pierce. Sweet. Bud of the Changeling. Well, poison increase all healing received by 100%, including health regen and lifesteal. Yeah, this would be really good. This would be like massive on tanky Chimera, especially Rampage. But yes, there is a lot of poison cards, but there isn't a poisoned character. So if a poison character does come out, I think that you'll see a lot of last pick people last picking, you know, a tank or somebody that has this in the build, so to counter the enemy team's pick. So yeah, definitely. I think that lesser heal. Oh man, I got really excited because I wanted a lesser barrier or something like that. Silver Spear. Again, great for Kwang. Really, really great for Kwang. A little bit of mana really helps him out. Like we said, that he is mana dependent. So, and that health regen, of course, is just going to help. The lifesteal health regen act very similarly. Obviously not entirely, but yeah, good blade. And the Quartz Blade, another good one for Kwang. That little bit of health, really good. I actually really like the Quartz Blade, or any card that has 3 different primary stats with obviously fully upgraded bonus. These are fantastic early game cards because you can just, you know, get 1 point upgrades. You get a whole bunch of different stats. It really helps kind of overall, especially that health. Really, really monstrous in the early game. So I really like these 3 stat cards, especially in the early game. Late game, they're very versatile because you can, you know, upgrade whatever you like there in the end game. So those cards are nice. Really are quite nice. Rustbreaker, yeah. Really a staple in any good Fury damage build. That physical pen, yeah. Just a great card. That's really good, actually. Really good to get more of them. Really good. I got the Bud of the Changeling already. I wish there was an option here that they, you could just, like, you know, break it down when that eventually does come. Like right here, so just because you're like, got a bazillion of those. Seek and Destroy. Yeah, in my Grux Hemorrhage Clubs build. This is fantastic for his ultimate. You obviously use your ultimate and then you use this. Oh! Badass. Yeah, badass. Dire Pierce and a Micro Nuke. Yeah! That's just a great card. Just a great card. Dire Shock, Blight Bones. Yeah, have this already. When hit by critical strike, apply Blight to attacker. Again, people don't crit very much anymore. Crit isn't really a very strong stat. So when crit is changed to be a little bit more prominent, yeah, I'll see. You'll see this. This is obviously a pretty big counter to Chimera in particular. So if Chimera starts to become a thing and crit, well, he definitely is a thing right now, but if crit becomes more of a thing, again, a Rampage, a tanky Rampage, you know, last picking to counter, you know, and you have this in the build to counter the, yeah, I can see that. Shock, okay. Oh, actually, you know, that's actually really good. I don't have 2 point, is this my first 2-point shock? I think it is. Yeah! Alright, yeah, that took me a while. I think that's my first 2-point shock, to be honest with you. I definitely know I only have 1 2-point pierce. That's for sure. So, awesome. And an alpha card. Yeah, that's good. That's good deck, just because of that 2-point shock. Yeah, I only have 1 2-point pierce. Honor the Pure, got a bazillion of them. You know, they gotta change something about this, because I don't think it's strong enough. 10 times max player level of 15 is 150 plus 50, 200 shield. Like, that's almost nothing. Almost nothing. Like, yeah, I guess that, you know, is obviously the difference between life and death sometimes, but I feel like this needs a little bit of love. Just a little bit of love. There's a blood catalyst once again. I don't know what the other one's called. So you kind of, it's like counterpart to say kinetic. Yes, 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 yes. Need more two, especially 3-point kinetics. That is good. Yeah, good, good, good. I believe now I'm good for crit. I'm good for attack speed. Upgrading attack speed in the math department to get the most DPS is really hard if you're going for a lot of damage, especially on characters I really like their attack speed. Concentrated Pierce. Vicious Kinetic, okay. Yes! I have 4 of them. I don't really think you need 4 in a deck, but yeah. 4 of them. 1 point? Oh. I'm very... Okay. Yeah, Strike Token, that's good. Vicious Kinetic, I like that. These two good cards, the rest, meh. Not so much. The 3-point barriers and guards do come in handy when you're doing somebody with a little bit tanky, because you do run out of those greater barriers and greater guards fairly quickly. Hunger Maul, good if you're going for all-out damage build with crit. You're adding a little bit of crit together, and then you want that crit bonus too. Yeah. Don't think I've used it, but it is tempting. It is tempting, especially if you aren't running, you know, a lot of health. Lifesteal kind of acts like health in a battle, kind of, as long as you're attacking, right? So yeah, it's okay. Greater barrier, yes, yes. Awesome, yes, yes, yes. That's really good. That's really good. Really, really good. I'm very happy about that. Hydrovisor, whatever you call it. Mana regen, health gain, energy damage equal to 7% of current mana. Because Belisha is so strong right now, lots of people are playing her still. Going for a high mana build, not necessarily, you know, the most exciting. If a hero comes out that has a passive just like this, plus you add on, oh, it's a unique passive. Okay, well, if this still works on a character that has an innate passive that does this, but then again, it's unique, so, yeah, I don't know. Right now, this isn't the best card on the planet just because Belisha is a thing, so, yeah. Unless she starts falling off, I don't really see her using that. Thorned Greenweave, good, it's good, yeah. I think I have enough of these, but that's a good card to get. Very good card to get. Yeah. Nano Drive, oh man. Gain 80 max movement speed for each nearby player for 4 seconds. Yeah. I haven't yet kind of felt like I needed to use this, but intellect? Somebody like, yeah, I don't know. Using this as an energy pen and mana card for, say, a Gideon, actually, that's actually not bad. You know, you use your ultimate, right? Obviously, like, right in the middle of a team fight, and then once you come out of your ultimate, or you get stunned out of it, or something, you can use this, and because everybody's around you, because you're in the middle of a team fight, you can escape pretty quick. Ooh, that's a pretty good idea. Who else can use this, then? Gideon, yeah. Gadget now. With my Tesla Protege build, where you use the stasis card, and you kind of like bait everybody to come like right on top of you. Then you use your ultimate right on top of you and forces anybody in there. And then you use a shockwave to slow everybody down inside your ultimate, and then you use your stasis so that obviously you don't take damage because everybody's around you. And then you use this to get out of there. Yeah. It's a little complicated, but it's an idea. Righteous Wound, Nanoplasm while bleeding. I mean, I'm gonna ignore this because, yeah, don't even bother at the moment. Again, crits aren't a thing, while bleeding is such a, I mean, again, if you're going to if you're like last picking a Richter and you know that the enemy team's gonna pick Grux for some reason, I guess, but that's so situational, you know. Yeah. And Siphon Shard once again, Stone Tooth, Heart. Alright, and I believe that is everything. Oh, one last pack. Alright, come on baby, give me something. I still don't have a single 1-point barrier or guard. While burning, gain 111. Yeah. This is the other card that we just looked at. It's its counterpart to burning. Burning, again, Aching Scorch. Yeah, you know what? Using this card and the other card in a Richter, tanky Richter build. But again, I mean, well, I guess all critical strikes. Yeah, so it doesn't have to come from the Aching Scorch. It's just so situational. Like in high competitive play, you know, making a Richter build just for that one person on the enemy team that you know has mains Iggy and Scorch, I suppose. Okay, yeah, I see that. Epic Games is trying to make you know, Paragon a very competitive game, so I could see that. Okay, I see that. Divine Guard, good to have. Dire Pierce, Fish Kinetic. Man. One of these days, I am going to get 1-point guards, 1-point barriers. Hopefully you guys like this video. Please let me know down in the comments about some of those cards that maybe just went right over my head, or I'm looking at completely ass backwards. Let me know down in the comments. Please like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, share it with the community, of course. Subscribe if you like this content, found it useful, a little bit of theory crafting, insightful. Please subscribe so I can do it again for you in the future. Until next time, like always, stay optimistic and positive.